Good guys, glorious afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Psalm 146 Home and Garden. My name is Andrea and I'm your host today. As you guys know, the WIG 2024 is coming to a close, which is tomorrow. But tomorrow happens to be my birthday, so I have to go to the DMV and get my driver's license renewed and everything. So I'm gonna upload this video today. And I had actually done a few more update videos before this, but I never got around to editing them, unfortunately. So I'm not gonna bother editing this. I'm just gonna upload it as is. So let's get started. So back there I got some kind of squash which I failed to label, so same old problem I've always had. When I don't label, I forget what it is. Now it might either be a what do you call it? It might be the Jamaican pumpkin, but then again it also might be the candy roaster squash. So honestly, I don't know. But we'll find out when it starts producing something. Right here I got a bunch of okras all up in here, and as you can see, everything's already up to the light and growing around it. I have to keep scooching stuff out the way, and I had already adjusted the shelf and moved it down, but I can't move it down any further because you can see this stuff is like that over here too. So there's that little dilemma. So there's a plethora of different kinds of okra here. I got the Sugar Rush Peach Pepper here. I had a blue butterfly pea here, but there was a day when I had gotten some food poisoning because my husband, he had went to work really early in the morning, bought some hot tamales on the way to work, but he didn't have a way to refrigerate it. And then by the time he got home, he gave it to me and we didn't think nothing of it. And within a few hours, yeah, so I wasn't able to consistently water for a couple days. I was trying to recuperate myself, and so a lot of the plants actually suffered from that. So this one, I still kept watering from that day to see like if it would come back, but it's a goner, so I'm just gonna chuck it in a bin in a few minutes. And back here, I got my, what was this again? Oh, the hibiscus. I got some hibiscus seeds from Tigsy. And then back there, I got my collard greens. They're growing nicely. Over here is a bunch of different peppers. This one right here is a new one called the Black Pearl, and it needs space. Everything needs space. And this one you can see it needs water. This is the Cornel de Toro. It's a yellow pepper that's shaped like a bull's horn. Back there I got some chamomile, but it's not the regular German chamomile that comes back every year. This is the Zoltilan chamomile, and it's an annual actually from Baker Creek. So there's that. And then over here on the side you can see this tomato plant is doing really well. Then down here, here's one of my avocado trees. There's a new one started right here. There's some leeks back there. Those can actually go outside within the next few days, but the weather's been really crazy lately, so I don't want to put my lettuce outside yet, although you can see it's starting to bolt from being such warm in the house. But in the night, it still gets below freezing, so I'm trying to hold on until the very last minute before putting anything outside. So this one right here is the butter crunch, and this is another part of that. And then over here inside this cup, this is the romaine, I think it was. But everything was like jumbled together and hidden. Got one of my cayenne peppers back there, and I actually harvested quite a few off of there, but it still has some new ones on there. So here's the other cayenne, and there's like fungus inside of the soil, so I gotta take care of that. That's from overwatering. Got me a strawberry plant right here. The leaves are starting to turn brown, and I don't know what's going on. But we did get a few strawberries from it already. Here's another small one, and this is the Alpine version. I think I got this one at the Dollar Tree, actually. Yeah, because it has this little pink container. So this came from the Dollar Tree, and it actually grew pretty quickly. And then down here, I have some kale started, but these little containers are so very restrictive, so they don't allow things to grow properly. Otherwise, I'm sure this would be huge by now. There's a pepper down here, another okra. I got my tamarind tree back there, some more tomatoes, and oh, hold on. So I actually had this on the floor, and this is my ginger that I have started inside of this little thing, but I'm gonna put it outside sometime. And then down here, I'm actually drying out some guava seeds, so that's gonna be exciting, in my opinion. I have no way I can grow a guava here, but I can sure share the seeds. So here's another one of my avocado trees. I got this one in a much bigger pot, and stuff has been happening here. I got a toddler, you guys know him, so we'll set that aside real quick so I could show you something else. Hold on. I'm trying to use the light from the window. So I got my pineapple plant still growing here. And then over there's a banana tree that doesn't produce bananas, so that was a total waste, and I'm disappointed at that, but it is what it is, I guess. And then over here, please excuse this clutter. I was bringing stuff down from the cabinet above, trying to reorganize, and I'm getting ready to toss these things out because I don't use them. And so here I got some more tomatoes, got my Swiss chard starter right there, more tomatoes. Now these ones that are really tall, these are actually the Sun Golds, which are one of my favorites, and then the smaller ones are the Anna Russian, and they're a cold tolerant variety to a certain extent when I say cold tolerant. But they're supposed to stay producing until the first frost, so I'm looking forward to that. And back in that corner, if you can see, like the stem goes up, and that's another okra that I got back there. And then this right here, it's a small microdwarf tomato called Pinocchio, and it's got some flowers. And then this one back here is the ink spot, which also has flowers. And there's another microdwarf tomato right here. I can't remember what it is for the life of me. And then back there, this is from my Renaissance grandma. She sent me some seeds from the Greek mountain mint, so I'm so grateful for that. And then in the very back, if you see that stem back there, that's actually a pumpkin that I started inside the Benicodema. And it's actually growing to over here, and I just dropped a whole bunch of stuff. I got some seeds right here. I gotta send these to Broke Farmer, and I'm sending another pack to Tixie real soon. But I had packaged them too small. If you look at the corner, they say that the label's not gonna fit on there, so there's that. And then I also got some seeds very recently from a couple people, so I'm gonna open those on another video. But anyway, let me show you what else I got. Oh, there's an aloe vera growing back there. Now, my son had planted a watermelon down here, but for whatever reason, it didn't feel like continuing to grow. So there's that. But, oh, I didn't show you his chives. I'm sorry. Let me get back to that. So over here, I put his little box over here so that it could get enough sunlight, because over there where it was not getting light at all. You could kind of sort of see they're in there. I need to water that again probably, but let me show you what else I got real quick. So over here, we got this, what is this? The brown turkey fig. I got that from Odom's Homestead. And I'm sorry it's so dark in here. Like, this light should be on, but I don't know what happened. It turned off already. And we got a okra here. I got this. This is the okra I got from Mike. I got some lemongrass way back there, and as you can see, it's all the way over here. Now, this was another one of the plants that suffered from the lack of watering when I was taking care of myself, trying to get better. So this is the Violet de Bordeaux. No, this one is the Celeste. And Violet de Bordeaux's back there, which that one's actually starting to grow leaves back, if you can see. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I got a light on here. Hold on. There we go. So as you can see, it dried out, but it's starting to put new leaves. And then you can see that avocado tree back there is dropping the leaf for whatever reason, but this lemongrass is doing nicely. And this is the Celeste right here, which I also got from Odom. And then that's the African Nunum that I got from Tigsy. And as you guys can see, the moringa tree did not make it. So listen to Auntie Linda when she says to pluck it out when it's not looking good. And then this one right here is the one I got from Miss T with a T. Now only one of them is producing leaves and the other one hasn't showed any signs of life anymore. So, or not anymore, not yet. So there's that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And Thank you to everyone who participated in the WIG 2025. Oh, you know what else I didn't show you guys? I got goji berry right here too. My bad. So there's that. And is there anything else different in here? No, the rest is peppers and tomatoes to my knowledge. So, to everyone that's gonna be at the Soil Family Expo, beginning today, actually, some of you are starting to get down there to Savannah, Georgia. I want to say safe travels to each and every one of you. Somebody give Black's Tropical Homestead a huge hug for me. Like, she's totally awesome. Cherie is one of the sweetest people I've met on YouTube. And Andel, too. Somebody hug Andel and Cherie for me. And everybody that's there on Friday, have a piece of cake on my behalf if you can. If you can't, I totally understand because I myself am not having any sugar, so that's why I can't have the cake myself. But feel free to celebrate my birthday, you guys. And thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful time. And keep your eyes on the weather because it's been really crazy lately. So there's both Ryan Hall, y'all, and Max Velocity. Pick and choose whichever one you like best and be weather aware. And don't be scared, be prepared. So have a wonderful time at the festival. And I'll see you guys in these YouTube streets. Thank you so much and have a very blessed rest of your day. Bye bye.